Today I am in the home of a cat I'm hoping to make famous, Boo, because he has a great story, and his dad is already very famous. Jake Query, thank you so much for inviting Pet Pals TV into your home today.
My pleasure. Boo is probably more famous than I, but he's a little camera shy today, so we'll see whether or not he might be aptly named. We shall see.
That's okay. So, we are always sharing positive stories here on Pet Pals TV of pet ownership, but we do need to share a little bit about Boo's backstory because he ended up in your home through something that was pretty traumatic for you, right?
It was. So I do a morning radio show, and I leave every morning, typically in the dark, obviously when I'm driving to work because it's early in the morning. And sometime probably a month and a half ago or so, I was driving to work and it was kind of rainy, and I kind of heard this thud, and without going into too much detail, I realized right away, wait, did I hit something? So even though I knew I was on the air in 20 minutes or 15 or 20 minutes from then, I stopped and went back and in fact saw that I'd hit a cat. I felt terrible about it. And I couldn't shake it. So I had seen stories on the news, you guys and other outlets talking obviously at all times about how the shelters get overcrowded, and I'm certainly no stranger to that. You do a great job of posting on social media those things. So I'd always kind of thought about should I just go and get a cat and give somebody a shot? And finally I just said, okay, I'm gonna do it. And so I went to one of the shelters in town, and I went to their website initially. So I said, okay, let's do it. And so now I have a roommate, and I didn't see him for the first 4 days that I had him, 3.5. And then he came out from hiding, and he's been my buddy ever since. He's cool.
What are some of his favorite things already? This is his favorite chair?
Whatever chair I'm in is his favorite chair. I hate to sound selfish there, but it's so funny because I've never had a cat before. So I went and I spent an insane amount of money at a cat place, at a pet food store, and I built towers and I cleaned out spaces and all this cool stuff for him. And I'm like, this place is like a cat Disney World, right? So, and then literally I'm like, okay, so he's coming out now. And I'm like, so this place is a cat Disney World, and yet all he wants to do is ride the bumper cars. You know what I mean? So he has a lot of toys that people brought over for him, and he plays with those. I catch him playing with them every once in a while. He's my guy. He's gonna be my guy for a while.
Oh my gosh. I think he knows. Oh, that is wonderful. Well, we hope that you and Boo have many great days together. And
I appreciate that.
Thank you so much for sharing him with us and sharing your story, and being such an awesome human being that you would take something
I appreciate
that was really difficult for you and turn it into something that's very beautiful, not only for you but also for this amazing cat.
He is a good-looking cat, isn't he?
He is.
Is he back there?
He is. He's sniffing around.
He'll be climbing up here in a second, I promise you.
We look forward to many more days for Boo in his forever home with Jake, and we thank you for watching Pet Pals TV. I'm KJ, your kitty correspondent.
IndyHumane is one of the organizations benefiting from the generosity of the Nina Mason Pulliam Trust Foundation. Since 2012, the trust has invested more than $9.4 million in animal welfare work in Marion County. Over the last decade, the trust has made incredible strides, including opening IndyHumane's downtown clinic. We know little Boo thanks Nina Mason Pulliam for her legacy of love. For more information, go to ninapulliamtrust.org.